I'm Phoenix Wright, and I'm currently conducting a Rorschach test with this card. Let me know what you think it is.
I see
Leave
like
a
a
comment
profile
in
on
the
the left
comments
side.
below.
What a strange card. Ah! That's it! This shell card! Oh,
What the shell?
if I use... Oh my god. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I get a feeling this card might be useful. You never know when your shell card is gonna come in handy. I'm such a genius! I mean, compared to Phoenix,
Well, yeah.
Phoenix would simply kick the door down. He doesn't need
dumb
a card.
and
With
dumber.
his big,
And I
strong
love
legs.
both of them. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper.
It's actually Mr. Killer.
So get it right.
Click. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here.
Maya, you've been kidnapped. You're allowed to say fuck.
I'm worried. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting. Or worried.
Oh, no.
Do this to us!
Tell us what happened.
Tell us what happened to her.
Yeah, that's what the theme means now. Oh boy, really gonna go to court.
Oh, Adriel did it?
That's what it looks like.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
A mountain of evidence?
I'm certain there is someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze. Alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
What if that just means he uses Febreze as, like, deodorant?
I would hate that.
Is it better than it?
Dude, I'm refreshing like Febreze.
You could smell these pits and totally think that it's like a spring breeze.
I understand. I won't be smelling your pits, sir. Watch this not be Edgeworth, but, well, it's almost time. Fuck!
Yeah, like...
I'll be going.
Yeah. Simply Edgeworth is always on the mind.
Mia! Well, no one said anything else, and I paused first, so I was like, well, I don't know. I forgot Mia was
Wrong
here.
again. We must get a complete acquittal today.
I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going.
Okay.
Oh? Oh no.
It's him!
I'm worried.
Oh, him.
Know him.
This is right!
Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial.
Personally, I would have put a colon there and not a semicolon, but...
Personally, I agree with you.
Maya, she's unharmed, right?
Well...
I don't know.
When I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say,
Drunk.
tired?
She was fucking wasted.
Don't worry. People don't die that easily.
I would know.
Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. Don't growl at me. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning.
Present? What in the world would you want to give me?
You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please.
Wait!
Goodbye.
The kidnapper sent me a present?
Mr. Lawyer Dude? Who was that?
No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nose just get longer? Well, that's a Pinocchio reference. Pinocchio.
Good lord. Welcome to court. We are opposing no one, I guess.
I guess.
Wow, we win!
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Matt. Oh, not Mr. Matt on guard, just Matt on guard.
Fuck
no,
him.
mister. Are the prosecution and defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Ms. Von Karma?
Why would he know?
I don't
I
know,
killed
Your
her.
Honor.
Do?
Why are you getting mad at me?
I'm dating
you
Edgeworth,
kill her?
not Francisca.
Your Honor!
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
Holy shit!
Holy shot. What?
What?
Shot? Damn, guess I get to go home.
Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about.
His present? Fucking hate this.
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. Roll two
This-
dice and take the high.
This is totally insane. Miss
Yeah.
Von Karma, is she alright?
She got a shot.
I don't have that answer.
Now I will
This
hazard a guess.
gotta be.
She's alive and in stable condition.
That's good. Phew. Yo.
I thought he'd show up.
Oh, his dumb music.
Your Honor, my good bitches of the court. Due to the circumstances, Ms. Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place.
Oh my god.
The prosecution is ready, naturally. Bitch, the fuck? I thought I was
alright.
gonna get to go home. Ms. Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery.
No, that's her whipping shoulder.
Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Onguard. I will say Mr. because I'm respectful.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Sure, any old prosecutor can just show up.
This is perfectly legal and fine. Just kidding, I'm allowing it only because it's Edgeworth.
That's probably true. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
Eat, pray, love, etc.
Miles Edgeworth has become Catholic.
Is that what happens in Eat, Pray, Love?
I don't know, but it has pray in it, so...
I think it's more...
It's preying on small rodents and
It's more like... Well, I feel like it's more like, 30, 40, like, yoga, namaste in bed energy, but...
Oh boy.
I could certainly...
Namaste in bed. Jesus.
You know what I mean.
Nama
I
kick
do.
your ass.
I just hate it.
Oh, me too.
By the time this case comes to an end, you too will become Catholic. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Witness, your name and occupation.
Oh boy.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. He put Gumshoe on the stand so he wouldn't immediately be rebutted by someone refusing. He just gets a wrong name and occupation. He's like, fuck it. I'm done. Never mind. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now.
For now?
After the trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Detective Gumshoe. The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Simply, you're not depressed.
Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Just don't be depressed. Yes, sir.
Says the man who. Okay.
Simply feel better. No need to fake your death and go on a year-long journey. Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. You will have to punch him, and maybe kick him in the balls.
Well, at least I'm not getting whipped. Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent.
Now the whipping comes after.
The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. It's love.
Mwah. Fairfax. Rawr.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. I fucking forgot about this picture, I'm sorry. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. He was lightly stabbed. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
Uh-huh.
Gortar.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room?
Yes, sir. Both the victim and defendant went alone to their rooms, sir.
I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Am I allowed to press without fear again now?
I think so. No one has warned us not to.
Okay, good. Hold it! Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m., and then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start at the lobby 30 minutes later. And that's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Hold it! The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Yeah.
Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
She's the defendant, Matt Onguard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. Okay, Gumshoe.
That's obviously relevant and important.
Gumshoe.
Keep it in your pants.
Oh, fuck.
You know what? He said,
Windows
so she's
something.
a pretty lady, so I don't really want to know.
He said, I wonder if she will grace us with her presence.
What I was afraid of.
Oh, a present?
Oh, no. Shoots the judge. When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Onguard. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body.
Hold it! The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Kurita was stabbed in the chest?
Barely.
With a butter knife?
Kinda.
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Take a good hard look at the crime photo.
Well, thank you.
Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here, to this bandana. See, it could have had pepper in it.
Banana.
Oh my god.
Banana unana.
I'm sorry, this is the stupidest line the judge has ever said. And the delivery was
Court of
perfect.
Fools.
His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir.
Ah, yes. I see. His banana-scented bandana.
I'm gonna gloss over that one. Then what about the knife? It seems to have been stuck on the victim's chest on purpose after his death. Oh. So, like, he was poisoned, huh? Bruh. Makes fun of the butter knife for, like, an hour, but doesn't think about the fact that he might have simply not died like that.
I feel like we've had enough, like, weird things, like, in these images that, like, this doesn't look like how it's supposed to, but that's not part of it.
Yeah.
That it was
Yeah.
easy to assume that they simply didn't think about how far in the knife needed to be.
But also, there was so much emphasis on the tomato juice.
Yeah. That's
Quote-unquote tomato juice.
I googled it. You can't make alcohol out of tomatoes. There's not enough sugar.
Damn it.
Or you can, it's just not very good.
Well,
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here.
oh, he was strangled with the scarf. Fuck me.
Jesus.
Hold it! And why did you think that? Because it was empty, pal. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime.
Oh, then how about this theory?
I don't want to hear it.
A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? I've solved it.
We thought of that too. But...
Guilty.
But? Who's guilty? What the fuck are you saying? The only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victim's. Only the victims, huh?
Gloves. I see. Ah, so much for my theory then. You can go back to your stupid court arguing thing.
Hold it! What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night.
Well then, where was it?
The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Carita, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
Dumbass.
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Of the knife. Why, then, did the police arrest Matt Ongard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing.
Looks like Edgeworth's back on his bullshit.
Yeah.
Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Yes, sir. Matt Ongard and Juan Carita were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the Jammin' Ninja's button. His suit titty.
Nipple.
Shit, sorry. It was ripped off of the ninja costume and it was found in Mr. Ongard's hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife.
Why is the knife gold?
This fucking hotel.
Fancy.
Ugh.
The defendant bought the knife before the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
Oh, it's just Matt Ongard had a fancy knife. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing.
It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir.
On the knife that we know wasn't used to murder him.
Literally, Gatewater is on the knife. Please. Yeah,
Why
he
didn't
bought
say
that
he
shit.
bought it? At the hotel gift shop.
And there's this suit nipple.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And this suit nipple also covered in blood? And
Yes.
is this suit nipple also covered in blood?
It really looks like an egg. At least at the angle that they're showing it.
Yes, and we know that the blood on it is the victim's blood, sir. What?
It's not tomato juice.
No.
All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right? I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. What?
Think before you speak, Edgeworth.
He will not. Hold it! But in terms of popularity, Mr. Ongard won, did he not? Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Carita was always one step behind Mr. Ongard in everything. This year it seemed like he finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown. But Mr. Carita lost the Grand Prix in the end.
That is too bad. He must have been pretty downhearted after losing.
He died, Your Honor.
That's pretty downhearted if you ask me.
Hold it! Wait just 1 second here. Mr. OnGuard was beating Mr. Kurita in the popularity polls. Well, yeah, I guess, but... Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all.
Wow. I mean, I always liked the other one better. But...
Yes, I quite agree. Well, Detective?
It's not... well... I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive. Objection! Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired.
Jesus, Edgeworth!
Eh? No, not you too, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. That's... I look forward to your pension negotiations. No!
Edgeworth, the fuck?
Did you
What
get
was
a
this last
pension
year
if
about?
you get fired?
I don't
And
think so.
also, you're like 24 or whatever.
He's like 31.
Now, Detective, let's continue with the testimony.
Edgeworth is like, I've come back from my year abroad, and I've grown. Sees Phoenix in the courtroom, sees Gumshoe in the courtroom. Fuck personal growth. No, not my poor pension, too. Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed. Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir. What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone?
Say that out loud, dummy.
Hold it! Do you have any proof that suit nipple belonged to the victim? Huh? What do you mean, pal?
We looked at the fingerprints of the nipple.
Oh, let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off of the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Said button.
Sorry. I was too busy doing a bad impression of myself. Huh? But can't you tell by just looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it. He's got you there, Phoenix. Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward. Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir.
Edgeworth!
Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in.
Did you know it would be that piece?
Thread. Huh? The suit nipple was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the suit nipple was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the suit nipple, it's a perfect match.
The disdain in your voice every time you say it. So good.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. They're a perfect match, pal.
That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat. Or a suit nipple.